It's me again, Lonnie with Untitled Nerd Network, brought to you by Infinity Flux out of Hickson, Tennessee. Let's see here. There we go. We are on the live. Hope everybody's having a good day. Remember, if you subscribe to our channel, you can enter to win a September loot crate. Well worth the 30 seconds or so it would take to subscribe and send us a screenshot that you did, unnentries@gmail.com, or to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Untitled Nerd Network. I'm in the process right now of pulling up chat on the computer. That way we can talk a little. We're about to start season 3. Going into the career mode. Going to resume. I actually won the championship in my last NASCAR stream, which was really cool, but in a way it kind of took the wind out of my sails because I freaking I was like playing and the video went out, so I don't really know what happened there. Like, I really have no clue. But we ended up not getting to see that last race. But here we go, starting 3rd season. I actually won the championship in my first season, or in my second season, and did, you know, kind of had a mediocre first season, but really good. You know, I ended up making it to the top 8. Ended up falling out there. But I really think the car is what's doing it. The car's gotten a lot better. I have a animal hospital on the hood of my car, primary sponsor. Pulling in more money. Just everything's looking good on the game. I mean, I'm still having issues. You know, my car's running really good and then I'll wreck. I'm having instances like that happen. Not a huge fan. But this game was really meant more for probably at least 10% races. Not necessarily you know, short little 4 or 5 lap sprints. So here we are at Daytona. Not really sure what a good time is. Okay. So I'm about 6/10 off of the supposed record. Which I guess isn't horrible. I don't really know where that's going to put me as far as the field is concerned. I got some stuff I'm going to have to move out from in front of the TV as soon as we're at qualifying, because it's distracting as all get out. Qualified 3rd. Holy crap. Let's go ahead. There we go. Make that a little better.
Go, go, go,
You know, I would absolutely love to win the Daytona 500. How sweet would that be? I think there's only 2 sessions here, so here we go again. Really wish there was a way you could like simulate qualifying. You end up spending as much time qualifying as you do on the actual race. Most of the time, I'm not a big fan of it, especially when you're doing these little sprint races. Alright, there we go. The Daytona Super Stretch. Managed to make it up to 198. Car's running really nice. It does dip down to about 188. Even though I did kind of get a little tight out of the turn there. .47 to 190. That's actually better than I ran my first lap last time, so let's see what happens. Alright. Qualified 6th. And here we go for the Daytona 500. I've never started this high in a 500 before.
The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car low. Still there. Car low.
And dude knocked me into the wall.
Car low. Car low. Still there. All clear.
Woo!
Car high. Clear high. Stay low. Still there. Car high. Still there.
I moved him up a little bit. I'm up into the top 5
Still
now.
there. All clear. Stay high. Still there. You're all clear.
Oh boy.
Clear low.
I got a good draft off of him going down that stretch.
Stay high. Still there.
Oh,
Still there. Here you go.
I don't know if I laid that lap or not.
All clear.
But I'm now leading the Daytona 500. Wasn't perfect, but I made it. if I can manage, this is definitely going to be a good way to start the season. Never won the Daytona 500 before. Never even come close, really. And here I am going to lead the last 2 laps if I can hold it together.
Last lap.
I'm going to bring a lot of prize cash too. Or try not to say anything because you never know what might happen.
Great job.
And I have won the Daytona 500 in my 3rd try. Just goes to show you what a good car will do. That's crazy. That's a pretty good chunk of money. Nice. Very nice. Hello, new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Look here at the 15 million, so I've got roughly 5 million to go before I can buy that. Let's go to Atlanta. One race at Atlanta, it's always the second race of the season.
Go, 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 go.
All right, here we go. Get out here and get up on the actual track. See what I can manage. We won the Daytona 500. Now where do we go from here? Hit the wall, that wasn't good. That's definitely not a good place to go from the Daytona 500 win. Probably around a second lap. This right here will probably be it. 17th. It's not perfect, but I did make it into the second round.
Go, 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 go.
That wasn't good. Had to look outside for something. That was a bad turn. $13th. And if I'm not mistaken, that is just outside of what I was needing. So here we go. Let's hope for the best.
The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car high. Car high. Car high. Car high.
And we're going to start over. That's not cool.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
I'm also going to have to be a little patient.
Car high. Stay low. Still there. All clear. You're all clear. Five laps to go. Car high. Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car high. Car high.
Alright, that's the last time I'm restarting this race.
Still there. All clear. Clear high. Car low. Five laps to go. Still there. All clear. Still there. All clear.
Whew.
Still there. Still there.
Looks like a 5th place.
Last lap.
Maybe a little bit.
Clear high. Car high.
I think one more lap I could have had it. 2nd place.
Awesome. Top 5.
Now that is a good result. First and second to start the season. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live NASCAR broadcast from Untitled Nerd Network. It's a lot of good prize money there. Never in a million years thought I'd be the points leader after 2 races. Looks like I'm getting a little bit better at the game.
Go, 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 go,
It was interesting because I actually watched the NASCAR race, the first ever NASCAR race at Vegas. It was actually dominated by Ford Tauruses, and Chevrolet was basically, like, all the guys got together and basically petitioned NASCAR to either take something away from Ford or give Chevrolet something. But the problem was, that year, is the Ford was so dominant. All the other Fords were dominant. But Jeff Gordon had an amazing year in a Chevrolet. Won 13 races, set records for like the number of points in a season, that kind of thing. And NASCAR was like, well, you know, the Fords might be great, but why is that one Chevrolet doing so good? You know, they're able. And so it took them a while to really fix everything. It was like the year 2000 before parity really became, you know, an attainable goal. Alright, here's my... This is probably it. $15.
go, 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 go.
Wow. Going for round 2. Going to try to get at least in the top 15 like I did earlier. Seems to make the race a little easier. Well, that was a heck of an outside run there. Yeah, I really can't wait till this game, the sequel comes out, NASCAR Heat Evolution 2. but it'll probably be a few weeks before I'm able to get it. I actually want to see if the game is, worth getting, if it's going to be buggy. They got all this new stuff added, the Xfinity series and the trucks, a lot of new tracks, things like that. So I'm not really, all that badly wanting to jump on board just yet. NASCAR games, current and last generation, have historically been extremely buggy. Okay, so I qualified 16th. That's where I shall start.
Vegas, baby.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. Carlo. Carlo. All clear. Carlo.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Car high. Clear high. Still there.
Casey Kane squeezed me up into the wall.
All clear.
Car is way too wobbly to really be making any kind of...
Still there. All clear. Two to go. Carlo.
Yeah, nobody's giving me any room at all. I mean, I could probably run 16th or so,
All
but,
clear.
I know I'm better than that. It's just everybody's blocking me and, cutting me off.
Last lap.
Okay, so this is the last lap.
Still there. All clear. Still there. That's where
Ah.
the points.
Ended up getting 15th. Holy crap. That was a struggle. Even though I can't, constantly do that and expect to win a championship again. Oh, so we're half a grand per race. I think I'm still going to go with the pet hospital. It's just what I like.
Go, 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 go.
See if we can make any kind of headway here. Keep going to the laps, quit getting quicker. '26th. Not really impressed with that at all. And like Phoenix has never been one of my tracks. This is the track that could just about do me in during the chase. I hate this track. I've never liked it. I've never liked it in any other game. Just never been a fan. I've never quite figured out the trick to driving this track. Especially in heavy traffic like this.
5 laps to go. Stay high. Still there. Car low. Car high. You're 3 wide. Car low. There's a wreck in turn 3. Car low. All clear. Car low. Car low. Car low. Still there. Stay low. Still there. Car high. All clear. There's trouble in turn 1. Car low. Clear low. Here you go. next time.
That's not a good race at all. Falling all the way back to 10th in the standings. That's not good. Where are we going next? Auto Club. I can really see this maybe working out for me. So let's see where we go with it. This is probably going to be my last race for this stream.
Go, 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 go.
I think this track's rough. It's crazy. We actually hit 200. '20th. That seriously is not good at all. Like, I honestly expect a lot better. I made it up to 14th. But the top 12 was where I needed to be to advance to Session 3. But I wasn't. But maybe I'm just high enough to where I'll be able to make some progress and move on up in maybe the top 10. That's mulligan. First lap mulligan. Golly. I just keep getting hit and hit and hit. Everybody runs me into the wall.
Still there? Still there? All clear. Carlo. Here you go.
Holy crap. I'm like struggling to break 100 miles per hour. Well, I thought this was going to be a good season. I won Daytona, finished second at Atlanta, and then after that, it's just been crap race after crap race. So, I'm not real sure.
Last lap. Car hit a speed. We'll get him next time.
38th position. That is how the stream is going to end. 38th. So I'm in 15th right now. I'd like to stay in the top 16. So I'm third in the chase standings. The actual standings themselves, I am 15th. 84 points out of the lead. So that is it for today. We'll probably be back on streaming a little bit tonight. If you like the streams, hit the subscribe button. We're also giving away a September loot crate for any subscriber that hits that subscribe button and enters to win our contest. And the details are on just about any other video they're streaming across the top. But since we stream directly from the PlayStation, we're not allowed all of our graphics and fancy stuff. So anyway, I'm Lonnie with Untitled Nerd Network, and we will see everyone tonight during our other live stream.